Hey mate, welcome back. Now, WNX or BTC. Let me just look here. I've actually got the USD pair up. I must have read it wrong a minute ago, but it looks the USD pair looks pretty fine. At this point, what sort of drop was this? Well, the entire drop was 66%. This is actually a very good drop. A lot of coins drop 70 to 80%. So WNX, it held up really well. This has the potential to, as long as this white 100 moving average holds here, it has the potential to kind of form a blueprint for success and then push higher from here. Of course, you really want to see this white 100 moving average holding. You can pierce through it, but generally holding. As you can see, there is quite a lot of support in and around here. You can see it was resistance here, support here, resistance here, back test, back testing again, and it was important over here as well. It's actually the open, very interesting. It's the opening price here. Now the BTC pair here, very very choppy. Um, yeah, ideally would probably want to see this trend line broke. You'd wanna a bit like kind of like I suppose you'd like to break it there. Well, you chop on the whole way down here, and then you want to see it break. When you break, you usually put in a base like this. This is quite normal, actually. Like even if I take this trend line, look at this for a trend line, bloody hell. And even when we did break this trend line, finally break this trend line, if I put it there, you can see touched it there. We put in a bit of a base before breaking up. We put in a bit of a base before breaking up. You know, even if we get to this point, when you break, a lot of times trend lines like to have a base before breaking up, and this base kind of solidifies the trend line break, and the price is still strong. So what I'm saying is, it may not be as safe to buy it right here, um, but I look at the white 100 moving average as well on the 3-day chart. It's trying to form a blueprint for success, and you want price to get above and start holding above the white 100 moving average so it can then move back to the upside. So it's good early signs, right? It's good early signs, but it needs to hold this, and this needs to come round, of course, and then price needs to get above and stay above price like this, or above the moving average like that. Okay, so it's a new 2-week candle today. What I don't really like is that there is there is zero down wick. If you look at every single candle on this chart, every one of them, every single candle, even the opening price. Okay, there's still a wick here. Look at there still is a wick on the opening candle. Now, if we look at today's candle, there is a wick actually as well. Okay, so there's a very very small wick, but generally there's more wick. Usually there's more wick than this. But what I do like from the pattern overall is, you know, we've stop hunted right down here. So it's very hard to read properly. It's very choppy. You know, you can see from almost all the time frames, it's very choppy. But price has stop hunt down here. Okay, it has stop hunt, and you could actually consider this, some sort of a bullish. Let me delete these. Some sort of bullish pattern here. Like and then it wants to break to the upside. But obviously, price needs to hold above the stop hunt. When you create a stop hunt like this, price needs to stay above this. You fail below the stop hunt, and this price will automatically be turned bearish, and you need to be very careful. I mean, sometimes the stop hunt a stop hunt, that's possible also. But when you break down from a stop hunt or a double bottom, you need to be very careful. But overall, you get a big move up and then a consolidation phase. A lot of times this can actually lead to another break up. Price is sitting on support here. You can see it's testing it all through here, support here, resistance, the back test right here, and then obviously the fill of the body. So it's sitting on support here, and in theory it should roll back up. And we've got the stop on. As long as price is above the stop on, you can consider this bullish.